probably find a couple more things. And probably sell those as well. Might as well. But anyways, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Fallen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I've already streamed once. And I'm streaming over there on YouTube.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes.
Hello, everybody on the YouTube side, on Fallen's side. Okay, I'm just waiting to get my pass from DoorDash so I can drive today. Who sent that? Oh, okay, cool. Fantastic, brother. Like I said, I'll make sure when I order DoorDash, I'll specifically ask for you or Eddie. So I hope you get some good gas mileage on that car. Oh shoot! Yeah, yesterday my live got shut off because Colleen unplugged the router. She was trying to plug something else in, so that's why my line went down. But you know what? It was actually perfect timing too because I had some chicken salad I had bought from the Quick Trip, and I think I got a little bit of food poisoning. Thank God I only had like 2 or 3 forks full, so it passed through me quickly. But man, you talk about perfect timing. I mean, as soon as I lost the line, I had to go to the bathroom, and that's where I sat for like 2 hours. It was rough. But we're doing a little bit better today, I think. And I'll tell you what, Quick Trip, y'all, if y'all listening out there, and don't trust me, they don't sponsor me. If y'all listening or watching, tell your suppliers or wherever you get your foods, tell them to stop changing the freaking ingredients and everything. Folks, I'm a peanut butter cookie lover. I absolutely freaking love peanut butter cookies, okay? And they were out of them for the longest time. They had every other cookie from the same people. And I got some peanut butter. They brought it in. Well, it's not peanut butter cookies. Matter of fact, there's no peanut butter in it at all. Also, these peanut butters usually have some kind of nuts in them. No nuts. So I told them, basically, it's a sugar cookie. It's all it is. It's just sugar cookie. I actually only eat like 2 of them, and I said I couldn't eat anymore. It was too much sugar. So I went there this morning to grab me a pack of cigarettes, and I told him, I said, you might want to do something about your peanut butter cookies because they're not peanut butter cookies, they're sugar cookies. And he's like, what? I said, yeah, they're sugar cookies. And I said, I've got a half a box or 3/4 a box I'm going to bring back to them, and I'm going to show them, hey, you taste one. It's a sugar cookie. It's not a peanut butter cookie. And then he was telling me, oh, they probably changed their ingredients. I said, yeah, but don't call it a peanut butter cookie when you have no peanut butter in it at all, you know? Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. And they changed their sausage. Now I like my summer sausages where they're hard and kind of tough. Now they're just like any other summer sausage you buy anywhere else. It's like you could take a butter knife and smear it on your stuff. It's like paste. I don't like summer sausage like that. It's nasty to me. It's just nasty. So now I can't even eat the summer sausage anymore. I don't know what the hell to eat anymore. It sucks. Next thing you know, what happened, Mountain Dew or Pepsi or my monster drinks will start tasting differently. And it ain't my taste buds. My taste buds are fine. I never lost my taste buds. It's the shit that they're putting out. Yeah, exactly. You know what, John? That didn't look right. Oh my God, that didn't look right. He's probably thinking, oh shit, what did I do? What did I do? So you like hard sausage, huh, John? I'm gonna have to warn Eddie about that one. Too late. Everybody saw it. Oh shit. I sent still one a link to the show yesterday. He goes, "What's this?" And I said, "It's just a key, brother. You don't have to panic. It's just a key." And I had to explain the whole thing. And he says, "All right, bro, sounds good. Just let me know ahead of time so I can plan." I'm like, I just told you, I send these keys out while I'm live. I don't schedule plans. You don't have to take them. You don't have to come in. It's if you got time and you got a couple minutes, then you can swing by. I'm like, come on, steal one. Read your stuff, doggone you. I better get a link to him. He'll start crying. There you go, Mr. John. There you go.
I want to say hello to the Redneck Connection and DF Network on my side. It's good to see you guys. And you guys missed out last night. I had Bubba, I had Andy from Awesome Epic Adventures, Bubba Chambers, had them on my panel last night. It was actually really nice.
John, don't try to change that up. You screwed up, buddy. You screwed up. See, Jen, I can go over here and I can do this. I can do this. What'd you say? Oh, fantastic, fantastic. You typed it. I might have said it, but you typed it. Oh shit. This is going to be a weird day. What can I say? It's going to be a weird day. All right, folks, I am live on 3 different platforms today. Trovo, DLive, and where else am I? YouTube.
And I'm on my YouTube as well.
There you go. That's how we do that. Update everything. Make sure everybody's online. Why isn't...
Oh no, he's coming in.
I know I'm live on DLive, aren't I?
Oh.
He's coming to redeem his ass now.
he's like, yeah, buddy.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Hey, you typed it.
Yeah, but I put dash ghost dog.
No, you did. You said, oh, well, oh, that's just mean there. You doorknob. Jesus Christ.
I was actually about to out and go on a little photography shoot because I got to get calendars ready for next year.
Well, I'll say you some sexy poses.
Not that kind of calendar.
No, it'd be a perfect calendar. I'll make sure I get all this.
Summer sausage.
That summer sausage. There we go. Ghost Dog summer sausage calendar. You got your January, February, and all those other months in between.
John, I'm scared he would break the camera doing that.
Nah, I got a sturdy camera. I buy cameras that will last. It'll take anybody's picture. I bought this envelope when I sent out my packages today. This is for. You think this will be big enough for sending a millimeter in?
That should probably be good.
Because I really don't want to box it because it's cheaper when I send it that way than it is sending it in a box.
There's the camera of choice today.
There you go. There you go. It's raining here. It's going to be raining for the next few days. I saw on our weather here. Man, it just sucks. And it's cold too, and I love it, especially for sleeping. You know, I found out how much Isabel bought so much stuff that I I did a quick quote on how much it's going to cost me to send it. It's going to cost me $85 freaking to send it out
Yeah,
to
it
her.
cost me $50 to ship my camera from Texas to what was it? Texas to Massachusetts, the one that I sold. But
Well, how big was the box?
it wasn't that big. Well, it was.
You
It
put
was.
insurance on it, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Really?
No, because it would have been like $70 if I put insurance on it.
Well, I just sent that tripod out, and that was like, what did it say, like 15 pounds, 37 inches long, 8 inches wide. It only cost me $25, and that went to New Jersey.
Huh. I don't know. I went through FedEx though, so they probably
Yeah.
fucked.
They're probably a lot more expensive.
Yeah, I should have got some other quotes.
I found out with UPS, now that I'm pretty much done sending stuff out, I could have been on a business plan where it would have took like 50% off of everything I'm sending.
Huh.
Which
Or
gives
you
me,
know,
well, what gives me a great idea because I have been thinking about it. You know, I don't know if you guys seen them on Amazon and stuff like that. They have these return pallets. They're just full of stuff. You don't know what's in it. You pay like $200 for a pallet, and it gets shipped to you, and then it's just all kinds of stuff. And a lot of people will turn around and resell the stuff. I actually thought about doing that myself. And that I would definitely need to do a business shipping thing. Get myself a little printer, print out my own little slips and stuff like that. Hello, Mr. Chief.
What's up?
You are not right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like.
trying to back you up here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it was a quote from Ghost Dog, so I was just
Oh, you
simply
said it, so
posting
there's the
quote.
proof.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
see, underneath it says dash from Ghost
No,
Dog.
no. Chief, re-edit that. Just wipe out the ghost dog and just put that there.
no, that then it's not a true quote from John. Seriously, it was a quote from you.
I don't care. We can fix it. Everything can be fixed.
That was a quote from you. He wasn't saying it himself.
It don't make a difference. We still can fix it.
Now I
And
question.
I can go back and rewatch this and record that whole thing and have the evidence right front and center.
I could delete the whole thing.
I should have. Well, I was streaming, but
Should have been
I
screen
should've-
recording.
it should have been clipped, and you could have downloaded the clip, John.
So this is how we're gonna start our days, folks. Beating up the host right away. Doggone. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. If you can't beat up the host, you're not having fun. And why is my D-Live even running?
I have no clue. I'm sorry. I'm on my stream too. And hello, Florina. It is good to see you. Florina says, hi, Ghost Dog, hi, Chief. And John's up here on the panel as well. Proud mom of two. Hello, it is good to see you. Matt J, hello.
Folks, I don't know why you are not seeing anything on the D-Live side, and I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off. I want to remove it, and then I want to reapply it. So give me a second. All right. Add channel. D-Live. Connect to D-Live.
He's not talking about his parts.
Authorize.
Chief
What?
edited your statement.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. See, I told you I like this guy. Sending data. All right.
You're dumb. We all saw it. Hopefully
There we
somebody
go.
screen captured the original quote.
Oh, hell yeah. I love it. There we go. All right, folks. We got that D-Live working. I don't know what the hell is going on. Restream's not awake yet. I guess it's too early in the morning for them.
And hello, Dave and Wolfie. And they're saying Ghost Dog long time. It's Dave Larson. Now it's Dave and Wolfie.
Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Good to see you, Gemmas. Good to see you. Good to see you. Chief Armor is just getting everybody in trouble. Restreaming all kinds of stuff. Bots working, so that's good. If you
I
guys
am,
want,
and at the same time, Ghost Dog is, so I will be sporadically saying stuff.
if you guys want to get something restreamed over to other channels, it seems that the only way you could get any restream bots on Trovo is you got to type it from Trovo and then it'll go to everybody else. So if anybody says something on something else, it ain't going to stream bot to Trovo. I don't know why, but it doesn't do it. But it will stream bot to D-Live. So y'all can see each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Gemma. Absolutely. That's what it takes. A little help here, a little help there, a little support. We'll get this family where they need to be. John's out there. He's looking for that perfect street lamp right now. So gonna take pictures of it. Yeah, isn't that what you're doing? See, you get me early in the morning, you're gonna get an ass.
The Ghost Dog is looking for that Pepperidge Farm warehouse.
Oh, I found one. It's just right down the street. It's just right down the road. It's Hillshire's sausage plant or whatever it's called. Wisconsin cheese or Wisconsin sausage or something like that.
Hey, Gemma.
Miss Gemma, if you want up here, just let me know. We'll get you a link. I don't know what you're doing or your part of the world.
Just be careful what you say in the chat.
Yeah, this is good.
We'll get a hold of it and tease you with it.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
And I will say on my side, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Yes, kind of keep the language to a minimum here.
If somebody's got Gemma Journey's Grace Twitter, send her the link.
I do, and I will.
Thank you.
I would go to downtown San Antonio to do my shoot today, but parking there is like $20 for the day, so don't really spend that kind of money.
I heard you on that one. Oh, shoot.
But then again, driving an hour there and an hour back to the location I want to go, it's going to cost me around $15.
What is it, all the way on the other side of the town?
No, there's a abandoned church and old German cemetery on the edge of San Antonio that I want to check out.
Ah, okay. Okay. And here comes Miss Grace, because I chew up her name every single time, so we're just going to call her Miss Grace. At least I'm going to call her Miss Grace. It's easier that way. Right, Miss Grace?
Yep. Hello.
Good morning. Or good day. Or what is it? Where are you from? You're from...
UK, it's evening here. It's just gone 5 o'clock.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
So what's the accent? British or...
Yeah, I'm British accent.
Okay, cool. Who is it that loved? Somebody here in this house likes British accents. I forget who it was. I think it's Paige. She's like, I'm turning British. I said, you ain't turning British, trust me.
People in the past used to mistake me for being Australian. I was like, how the hell do I sound like an Aussie?
Actually, it's not that far it's not that... What do I want to say?
Let's just put it in the perspective of Australians are just the redneck cowboy version of the Brits.
More or less, yeah, because Australian and British, you really can easily confuse them. You really can. If you're, especially if you're not from Australia, oh yeah, oh yeah.
There we go. To my
The
view.
only difference is you guys like to call your things over there some weird ass names called the
Yeah.
boot, the hood, the bonnet. And I'm like, what the hell? That ain't no damn bonnet. It's a hood. That ain't no boot. That's a trunk. For Christ's sake.
Well, we call trucks lorries or trucks, depending
Yeah.
on.
I'm sorry. I ain't driving no damn lorry. I'm driving a truck.
Yeah, we have trucks here. Trucks, lorries. We call them the same thing.
Australia. I actually challenged Andy and Bree one day. I said, y'all got to come up with a name, find out what the name is all around the world for the shitter.
I think it's just universally called the John.
How you doing, John?
Hey, how you doing, Gemma?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
You see, folks, see how easy it was. You know, all you have to do is ask, and we'll get you a link, and you can come on up. You know, more people, the more the merrier. I would love to see everybody come up. I also was saying, if you want to help out, you can also, if you're a streamer, fire your stream up. Seriously, fire your
Yeah,
stream
you
up.
can use OBS and use this as a display capture and go
There you
live
go.
with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is no problem. Now, they're not going to see the graphics I have up on my side, but it doesn't need to be my graphics. You know, you can put your own graphics up or it can be straight up Zoom. Either way, it's going to help out and it reaches out to people that maybe I don't know, maybe Fala doesn't know. You know, and tell the people to do that from Garrett on. We can reach literally, like John said, thousands, hundreds and thousands of people. And somewhere along the line, we're going to hit our goal. We're going to hit this goal and get this family moved out of their hellhole that they're in. Now, I ran some videos from Eddie and Jen, and since I got permission, I'll be running them again today just to show you just how bad it is. And the thing is, the two videos he's got, it's still just a tenth of what they're going through. It's bad, folks. It really is bad. And some of the stuff I didn't even realize what was going on. Like I found out here just a few days ago, Eddie had an AK-47, pulled on him.
Yeah.
Who the hell carries an AK-47? Handguns, I can understand. But
Like, especially in an apartment complex and not out in the country. Because there are some hunters that'll use an AK because it's this almost
fine
the
and
same
dandy.
round.
You know what? I can understand that, but they're not wearing an orange vest, and there ain't nobody walking around with horns in that apartment complex. And
No.
second of all, where are you going to stick that AK? It isn't like you can hide it in your pants.
That's
I
just
mean,
ridiculous.
they could go full on trench coat, but then you look like that one guy who everybody questions for being a pedophile.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it's just
Oh, speaking of pedophiles, I actually found out we have 3 in this apartment complex,
you
and
probably
they're
have
all kids.
and you probably have a lot more, and you just don't know.
That's the ones that are registered.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bad.
Yeah, I can't deal with that shit. Can't deal with that shit. It just drives me nuts.
Then
You
again,
know.
I used to live in an apartment block where there was 2 sex offenders, so I understand that. That was disgusting.
Well, for a while there, somebody was trying to accuse me of being one, and even had the police come out to the house and everything else and did an investigation. Come to find out, it was all bullshit. I got cleared of that shit, and I'm like, you about the dumbest people in the world to even try to accuse me of that. I've been on for 4 years. I've got too many people that I know damn well I'm nowhere near that. You know,
Yeah.
and when it comes, you know, even Sue here thought I was a booby guy, I should say. I don't like boobs. You know what my favorite thing is on a woman? And I'll be honest, I like thighs. You got a strong ass thigh? Oh man, I'm going gongos. The rest of it, I don't need. I'll cut it off at the hip, cut it off the knee. That's all I need. The rest of it don't make shit to me. It's just a waste of space to me, anyways.
Yeah.
You know.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Someone is the only thing that they can use. They can't use OBS, but they can use StreamYard. The only thing I could think of, he can do a share screen for the Zoom, but trying to get it together where he can hear us and we can hear him at the same time. Would he need to have Zoom up at the same time?
Well, he can still run Zoom. You don't need OBS to run Zoom. You really don't.
But you need OBS to be able to stream, because I'm having to use this Zoom to stream on my stream.
I don't think you need OBS. I really don't think you need the OBS to actually run your Zoom, run the stream. You still can use it like Streamlabs. Do you need OBS to run Streamlabs? No.
No, but I'm saying, how would he be able to do that when we can't hear his side?
Ghost Mafia, where the fuck are you when I need you?
Do you think we can test run something?
You do whatever you want to do, whatever he could do on this side, but I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he can share the audio from his computer where he's running StreamYard and still have Zoom up. You think that would work?
Let me get a hold of somebody real quick here.
John, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah, I just kind of realized the weather conditions here kind of got a little shitty. So might not be the best day to go shoot.
All right, we'll figure this out. We'll get this figured out. She's usually around. I could probably get a hold of her. There's two people I look to besides Fallen, and that's Ghost Mafia and Jodo. They're really, really.
Yeah, Ghost Mafia is an awesome person.
Yeah, and Joto's just as smart when it comes to that shit too. Matter of fact, they've helped out. Usually, I go to Fallen, and if Fallen can handle it or doesn't know the question, then I'll fall back to a Ghost Mafia. I respect all three the same when it comes to technology, and
yeah,
but when there's questions, we'll just ask somebody else. So
yeah,
we'll get you straight up. But I'm pretty damn sure, because you should be able to load whatever platform or other streaming platform you want without an OBS. OBS just makes it easier. That's all it does. It just makes it a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I don't think you need OBS.
What is he trying to set up? StreamYard?
Yeah, he's talking about doing StreamYard, but how does he going to get our Zoom onto his StreamYard?
His problem is he can have it as like a screen share of us as well. The problem's going to be being able to hear them as they're talking and interacting too.
Well, what I would suggest he does is just does his own stream, shares the audio from you guys, and then at least the guys can know what the stream's about. Then he shares the audio from you guys.
If nothing else, he can use his phone to Zoom with, because his computer doesn't run like mine or Ghost Dogs does. So what he could probably do was use his phone for Zoom, enable the audio, and stream off of his computer for his stream.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah, probably the smartest idea, I should imagine.
You're talking about Redneck, aren't you?
Yes.
That bum. Dude, you get Zoom free for 45 minutes.
No, it's not that. He can't stream off of my Zoom, because it's one panel. It's one person's panel. I'm already streaming on YouTube. So what he's going to have to do is use his StreamYards to go live on YouTube.
Well, I know for a fact we can use this one Zoom, and it can be streamed to other places besides just one place. Other people can also.
Yes, or another streaming platform.
Because we did it before when we were on D Live. We had 3 or 4 people with different lives, all using one
All of
Zoom.
them using OBS, except for one person using Zoom. I was watching. I seen it.
I don't think you have to use Zoom, OBS. There's another one it's not OBS. What the hell is it? Is it Streamlabs?
Yeah,
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. You can use Stream. Yeah.
It'll be the same setup. Why can't you use Zoom on Streamlabs?
The thing is, you can. It's a OBS program. It's very similar to OBS.
So if he can run Streamlabs, he can run the Zoom.
He's using StreamYards. He can't use OBS because of his computer.
So he can't even run Streamlabs.
No.
Dork.
But he can use StreamYard, which is a panel program very similar to Zoom.
There's got to.
You know?
No, I understood from the beginning. It's just that you kept saying Streamlabs, and it sounded like he had Streamlabs, and I couldn't figure that one out.
I didn't say Streamlab. I said StreamYard.
Well, somebody said Streamlabs. Either way, we'll get it figured out, one way or another. But the idea is, that's not what we're here for. We're here. I'm not grouchy. I'm actually very happy today. I farted. I woke up. I got some product out. I got my Mountain Dew. I got my cigarettes. I had me a burger. What more could I ask for? Right? I got a young lady over here in the UK. I got a dork over down in Texas.
Talking to drink, I got my faithful Coca-Cola.
I got a boozer. I got a boozer up in Canada. What more can I have?
I got my nice cold Coca-Cola out of the fridge.
And we got a mountain woman over here, growing hair like a woolly mammoth. We got it made. Yes, I'm being an ass, people. This is who I am. Welcome to my stream.
I think we're all guilty of being an ass sometimes. I know I can be an ass sometimes when I'm in a foul mood.
If you're always, I always can't understand if somebody can't have fun on their streams. It has to be all serious. Get the hell off. Get the hell off. Exactly. You're right. You're right, Gemma. If you can't have fun on a stream, get the hell off.
Well, all I did was ask you a question about testing.
And we answered the best we can, so.
You escalated it.
That's right, because somebody threw in Streamlabs, and that's what threw me off. So that's all there is to it. So we're done with that garbage, and we're going to get to the program, and that is helping a family in need. And John's over there thinking, when are you guys going to get to the frickin' helping us out? Jesus Christ.
That's not what I was saying at all. But if you guys would like to help us out, that would be great.
No, that's
John's very humble. I've known John long enough to know that he's a very sweet guy.
Behind the scene, what you see on the screen, behind the scenes, he's entirely different.
No, he's not. I've spoken to him in private many a time.
Again, behind the scenes, when you don't see him on stream, he's entirely different. He's a pain in the butt.
What?
Eddie records you and sends them to me. He tells me about that little pink underwear you run around in, going, dwee, 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 I'm a bunny. Nah, I'm messing with you, brother. John's all right. He's all right. I've known him for a couple of years now. I actually had some great EVPs and ghost sessions with him when he was doing a sing-along. Remember that one ghost that would sing with you?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, hell yeah. Paul, you backed me up on that, right? Remember we were doing a stream, and he was singing, and then would stop, and you could hear this ghost actually singing with John.
Yeah, unfortunately, the stream cut off minutes before that happened. So you,
It was cool as hell. It was cool as hell. It was actually singing with John. John would stop singing, and you could hear the ghost. It was a ghost lady, and she was actually singing with John.
That's so cool.
It was cool. And then the curtains moving and shit like that. I remember that.
Yeah. That one I have on my channel under the. It's actually from a live stream. It happened live when I was doing scary ghost stories
I
that
remember
night.
being on a stream with John and Jojo and a few other people, and it's just when I just start moving in here into this apartment here that I've got, and I got scratched all down my face and all down my neck, and for days, my parents looked at me there, Gemma, what the hell have you done? I was like, what? And I had such deep scratches, it looked like someone had beaten me up. It was like I had all scratches down my neck, down my face. I looked horrid.
Wow.
Like, yeah, that did scare me in fairness.
Yeah. Well, John just showed us some pictures of one of his investigations. He got scratched up, or I think it was his friend that got scratched up, right?
No, I got scratched up first, and then my friend got scratched up like a couple days later.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever been scratched. Now, I have had mysterious bruises appear out of nowhere. I've had it on my arm, and I remember I went to go use the toilet, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and I will go to rest my elbows on my knees, and my knee hurted. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And look down, and I got a big ass freaking bruise on my knee, and I didn't bump anything. I just literally walked from my bed to the toilet, sat down, and there it was. And I had woke up, so it wasn't like I was banging against the wall because I got no walls next to me except for my head, and that's it. And I was like, okay, that's a first. But otherwise, I don't think I've ever been scratched, but I have been bruised. We had something, speaking of paranormal stuff, last night. Like I said, I got 3 cameras up here. We finally got the third one up and running, facing the steps.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That scratched me under my shirt.
Youch.
We got our 3 cameras out. We got the one that's recording the kitchen because that's the most active spot we got. We got one in the living room. That one doesn't record it. It just watches the living room. And then we got one that's facing up the stairs because we're always hearing things coming up and down the stairs and have seen shadows. Matter of fact, I got a great clip somewhere of you'll see a guy kind of look into the camera like, what the hell is this? And then you'll see him back out. A shadow figure, white shadow figure on top of that. It's really cool. Well, last night, and the best way I catch it is I don't watch the cameras. It's like I get this feeling, hey, I'm going to check the cameras. And then I'll just go to a weird time. Well, last night I did that, and I came across something in our backyard by our car. And first of all, the car, it didn't light up. It was just like there was a certain spot. It just got wider and wider and wider. And then it dimmed down. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a passing car. Well, no cars ever pass. But something did pass by. It was a full figure. And I'm still debating whether it was a human or if it was an apparition. Because just watching it pass didn't seem right. And then I'm watching the car and wait for a car to come by, because we got that back alley. Nothing's coming. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm watching this. And then I notice by the car again, this white glowing just started glowing again, just sitting there. Nothing else was passing. Nothing else was moving. Nobody was walking by. And it sat there for like 15, 20 minutes. And then it just slowly faded back out. And it's like, all right, what the hell's going on back there? Hey, Heffern, how you doing? Good morning. And I can still say morning. It's still morning. I got 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's still morning for you guys.
But I haven't had really anything in the room the last couple days, so that's, to me, sad, but I guess it's a good thing. I see my doll is starting to turn back around, facing me. It's no longer facing the door. And my lights, my little EMF lights, they both dimmed down. They're not bright again. So this place, it's just weird. It's one of these, It's active, it's haunted, whatever you want to call it, but it's not a consistent haunting. It's not a consistent activity. It'll go a couple months without a damn thing happening. And then for 2, 3 days, it just goes crazy. I mean, the best thing that's ever happened here that I've seen and witnessed, and actually I was doing a live, you could probably see it on one of my YouTube channels, where I was doing a live and I was telling you guys about this spirit in the kitchen and was opening and slamming the doors. And we actually kind of just got used to it, the cabinet doors. And we kind of like, we just ignore it. Well, apparently it didn't like being ignored because it opened one of our drawers, took all the utensils out of it, and threw it on the floor. And you guys could hear that on the thing. I looked up at the kitchen and I said, well, can't ignore that. Hey, this place is crazy.
Yeah, we have our moments here at this apartment where it'll have weeks and weeks of inactivity, and then all of a sudden we're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I thought
Like, I'll literally just be sitting here doing, not even paying attention to anything, and I'll hear like somebody like straight whisper in my ear, it's happened outside.
You guys see that one guy on TikTok? I don't know if it's cap or if it's a real thing, but this guy's got just started here like a week ago. He just started his TikTok thing, and you can hear it's just him. He shows it all around. There's nobody there, but you could honestly see he is absolutely terrified. I mean, the guy's crying and everything else. He's freaking out completely. You know when a person's really scared versus somebody faking it. And this guy's John. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Even you, Fallen, and you can hear he's talking and he's like, "Hello, hello," and you'll hear a little girl. It's the clearest EVPs I've ever heard in my life. And this isn't just once or twice. It's just like constantly. You want to play? Come find me. Hello.
Are you sure he didn't have one of those Boo Bears? Because it sounds just like that.
Exactly. And that's what I'm thinking. I was like, okay. And when he moves his camera out, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for toys. I'm looking for even a DVR happened to be sitting somewhere or something, and I haven't found it. So if I find it again, I'll shoot it over to you, the video, and see what you think. Because he did something the other day. He just put a fresh one up, and he was in the room where a lot of the activity was happening, and he actually made the news because of the paranormal activity going on, his local news. But there's something that happened here that I want to call Cap. I really want to call Cap on it for the simple fact that
this is when we were investigating this old schoolhouse in Oklahoma. If you're still here with us, can you make this device go off right here? This is a REM pipe. That thing slammed on his face so bad that it actually knocked him to the ground.
did it already happen? I was doing something else.
Yeah.
Replay it.
So all of our devices were going off. The seats were all registering with the EDI and the Mel reader. Yep, bro, we're getting a reading back here. Okay. Wait, hold on. That might have been my phone. No? Maybe. If you're still here with us, can you make this device go off right here? This is a REM pipe. What the fuck? I thought it was this back door, but it was one of the doors going into the museum. And it was right in front of my buddy's face. And it hit him so hard that it ended up.
Huh. All right, that would freak you out if you didn't know they were there.
Oh, it did. It freaked me the fuck out. What the fuck happened?
What the-
So
I like you. You're like, are you okay? Okay. Bye.
I mean, it hit him so hard in the face that it actually like physically like stunned him.
Wow.
Wow.
We got some really great haunted places we can investigate here, but they all want fucking money. The asylum that's supposed to be here in Sheboygan, it's supposed to be really, really haunted, but they want like 200 or $150 to get in there. It's like, man, I want to go really bad, but it's just that kind of money.
This one was weird right here. This one happened while I was investigating a private residence. And you'll see this like weird anomaly drop from the ceiling there.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
That one I couldn't figure out. And we watched it happen live because I had my DVR taped to my thing. This is another part here when we were getting some pretty insane activity. And you'll actually see the EDI fully go off. Let's see. I think it's this one.
Oh, yeah.
Now, all that stuff on that table, I unplugged during the daytime. And so there was nothing that could have sent the electromagnetic field, but it was registering about 5.5 milligauss for a point, 2 seconds.
Nice.
But also at the same time, you had a temperature drop and an atmospheric pressure drop at the same time. So that was kind of weird.
Don't mind me. I'm trying to find something real quick here. I need to do what Fallen tells me to do sometimes. Damn it, where the hell is it?
I want to hear your thoughts. Is it paranormal? I'm trying to remember.
All right, damn it, where the hell is it?
Oh yeah, this is where the shadow manifests in that same house at the edge of the bed here. So it's like I have never had issues with it.
Huh.
And you'll see like briefly, it's hard to see on this screen. I would have to like physically show it probably on Zoom. But what you're seeing here is a full spectrum camera, and I got the GS1 laser pointer grid mapping the whole wall. And there was actually times that this GS1 broke in this house multiple times, and the activity was consistent every single night from about 7 p.m. until 3 in the morning.
Whoa.
I stayed at that house on and off for over a month. This camera, but I want to hear your thoughts. Got some crazy shit over the years.
I've just been writing my new video that I'm going to be putting out later about tips and tricks for people on the spectrum during Halloween. So that's going to be going up later today. I'm hoping once I get it finished.
Okay. I want to show you guys something that happened in a hotel that I stayed at. There's no sound to it, so you don't have to worry about that. Let me go to here, share it. I love this one. And this one, I was live. I think I was live on this one. Maybe it was the day before, but this is in the hotel. And I happened to sleep here. Now, where I was sleeping was on the bed where a guy literally just sat down and fell over backwards. His heart attack was that fast and that severe. It's just he literally just sat down and fell backwards, dead. And staff's been saying there's been weird stuff. Their radios going off by themselves, lights turning on and off, and stuff like that in this room. And I got lucky because one of the ladies knew I was a part-time paranormal investigator, and she's like, "I got a deal for you. We got a room saved for you," because she knew I was coming, which was kind of weird in the first place because I didn't even know I was coming to the hotel. But anyways, long story short, she saved a room for me, so I got that room, and I did an investigation there. And this is what happened when I was sleeping. And folks, I want to point out to you exactly where my toe is. Now, when I sleep uh, in a fetal position. I have pillows between my legs and whatnot because it's good for your back. Now, I want to stop this real quick before I show you any more. This is my toe. So my feet is up here. My knees come up this way and then come back. And then you'll see my head, which is up here. So I'm in a fetal position, and this is where my feet's sticking. I have nothing down out here. All right? No feet, no nothing. Watch this area. And I think, if I remember correctly, my EMF actually went off too. Or it was before I actually clipped this. But either way, just watch this area right here. And you watch my feet the whole time. It never moves. And tell people, it's not my foot. My toes. You can actually see it being pulled a little bit before it comes all the way out. So it's a crazy clip. I will tell you that.
He done a series of streams that night, and one of them, I will say, I seen the outline of like apparition that was had been sitting up for a second while he was down smoking a cigarette. I seen the apparition sit down and lay back with his hand over, I think it was his right hand over his chest, and his left arm was just, it was like either glitching or twitching or something. And it was just laying there for the longest time. And I'm like, and he's supposed to be sleeping in this bed? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I did a full night recording. I went live. I went to sleep. And while Fallen and a whole bunch of other people were watching the whole night while I was sleeping. I feel bad because at one point I had to go pee. And I almost forgot I had the camera up. People, I basically sleep in my birthday suit, all right? So you
That's
almost...
before you got there.
Ghost Dog, watch this clip. This is in that same abandoned hospital and schoolhouse. This is a pretty cool clip.
Trying to communicate with us. We're immersed. Is this the doctor?
Flashlight turns on by itself.
Yeah. You have run pods going off.
Yep.
Dr. Engel, shut off the light all the way. Thank you. Like this, leave you alone. We'll come back a different time. Turn the flashlight on and off. If you'd like to stay and have us hang out with you again, turn the flashlight on, please.
Yeah, that place is wicked haunted.
Huh.
Turn on for us to leave, or make the REM pod go fully off for now. Do you not want to speak with us? You want to get your rest? shift over and we're bothering you? Your patient's room? We're bothering a patient? Okay. If we're bothering a patient, turn it all the way off. Thank you.
And to put in perspective, that flashlight is well over 100 feet away from
We actually
us.
got to leave this location, and I got to drive back to New Mexico, and then tomorrow or the day after, I got to drive back to Texas. So, you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining. Much love and light, guys, and I'll see you soon. Make sure to like, follow, and share.
Hey, Heffern, where did you send those? Because I can't find them. Did you send them my Facebook Messenger or what? Or Twitter?
And that was on a TikTok live stream.
I need to get 1,000 followers on TikTok to actually do live streams.
And I want to say hello to Boomer D up in my chat and everybody else in my chat.
So, Boomer.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Boomer.
I'm waiting for somebody
I would
wanted.
personally never use TikTok. I think it's a foul platform. I'd never ever use it.
I stayed away from TikTok for the longest time, and then I forget who got me into it, but they got me into it. And now it's what I go to bed to. I'll watch TikTok for like 2 hours just to go to sleep.
That was a weird light anomaly. See how it just stops?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Curves
cool.
right on the edge.
You'd almost think somebody had a laser pointer.
Yeah.
That's bright.
Well, what's crazy is because I think if you zoom out, I don't know if we were using the laser. No, the laser wasn't even on. So yeah, a lot of crazy moments. I'm trying to remember. So this is inside the Masonic Temple, and this is when we had that light anomaly flying. This
All right.
floor, or do you like this room better?
Oh, wow, John, wait till you see this. This is cool as hell. Oh, shit, yes. Oh, John. Wait till you see this.
Okay.
And Ghost Dog, I made you host, so
All right, thank you.
you know.
This is the last one. You'll hear the woman's name clearly say Sarah.
Hey, Amber, how you doing?
Hold on. I think it's gone. You hear what sounds like a woman's voice whispering Sarah.
Cool.
And that was actually caught on the GoPro.
All right, I'm going to show you. This is Heffern's Paranormal that sent me this here. So I'm going to share it here. No audio or anything like that. It's just the pictures. He caught this. He says it's an abandoned pub hotel in Bolton, England. He says you see the manifestation starting to appear, which you definitely can
looks
see.
like blue jeans.
Yeah, but wait till you see the next pic. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
That has got to be the coolest pic I've seen. I'm sorry, brothers. Would anybody else? I definitely on a 0 to 10. I'd definitely give that a strong 9.5, 10. That is, It actually blocks out. Look at it. It's actually blocking out, but it's still a little bit transparent, like right up in here.
It's almost so clear it looks like a double exposure.
Yeah, almost. But this one here, fantastic.
It's interesting for sure.
And he said he took these literally, what he said, he took these 5 seconds in series. So that's just
Some spirits definitely like to reveal themselves to certain people.
yeah, it don't make a difference. Let me get this off here. That's cool, brother. I like that. That was all right. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, John is a paranormal investigator. I do a little bit of it. Fallen does a little bit of it. Gemma, do you do any paranormal?
No, but I'm fascinated by it. I do watch a lot of John's things that he's done, and it does interest me.
And if I'm correct, Boomer does the paranormal stuff too, right?
Yes, Boomer does a lot of it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
he's
we
had
got a
some
lot.
interesting things on his stream.
So if you guys,
This is what that hospital and schoolhouse looks like.
Looks more like a church.
so if you're new to the show,
That
you're
one
just,
is a church, and it's abandoned too, and supposedly it's haunted.
if you guys are just getting to these streams here, the majority of us are paranormal investigators, enthusiasts, or whatever you want to call them. So you are going to see a lot of paranormal stuff. We love talking about that stuff. You know, we just
There's the hospital
and whatnot. John's been out. I think has been out to the most places among all of us for paranormal stuff. But trust me, it doesn't mean he's got anything better than the rest of us. We all got something good.
I'm going to be going to a paranormal castle tomorrow. That's supposedly haunted. So I'm going to try and film some footage on my phone.
And Roy Bracer, thank you for the donation, sir. Muchas gracias, senor. If I said that right. I gotta learn my Spanish something. Cheers, cheers. Can you drop my link, please? Well, drop it for me. Or can't you drop it? Are you not allowed to drop links in the YouTube side? Do I got that locked up or something?
You can, but usually you have to be a moderator to drop links.
Well, throw me a link and we'll definitely get it up there.
If you guys used to follow my team's channel Presence of the Unknown on YouTube, this is a clip from that. This is one of the times that I thoroughly freaked out, where something actually took over a walkie-talkie and growled at us.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I'm like, I'm out of here. That one thoroughly actually creeped me out.
Talking of Presence of the Unknown, they finally followed me back on Twitter today after like nearly 2 years of me following
Joe
them.
is not super high up on. Joe's not super Twitter oriented. Let's just put it that way.
No, they finally followed me. He messaged me. He's like, "Sorry, Gemma." I was like, "It's fine."
Here you go, Heifer, and I just dropped your link in there. Everybody go check him out. Just saw a little bit of what he had got. He's got some good stuff. I love looking at the paranormal. I'll sit and watch paranormal on YouTube and stuff like that and see what's going on around.
I also do a lot of history stuff on TikTok. So, like, I go into the history of the locations that I visit and kind of make a multiple part series on the history, because it only allows you to have like 1.5 to 3 minutes.
When I go to the castle tomorrow, John, I'll send you any footage that I film on my phone. You can go through it for me. Because then you'll be able to spot anything that I might have missed.
Do you have a digital voice recorder? Gemma?
Do I have a digital?
Yeah, I have a voice recorder on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
but do you have a separate unit?
I just usually, if I go out into the community, I just film on my iPhone 7.
Yeah, but I was wondering if you had a regular digital voice recorder. Just curious.
Oh no, not a separate one. I have a voice recorder app on my phone.
Okay. Well, make sure you got that turned on too, because you never know. You know, any paranormal investigator will tell you right off the bat, you want as much recording devices as you can absolutely have, you can get your hands on, because a lot of people make the mistake. They'll go out with one device and think they're going to catch everything on it. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And,
yeah, I've got a couple of friends going with me tomorrow, so I'll get them to bring their stuff with them.
Yeah, if anybody's, just ask them. If anybody's got a digital voice recorder, bring it along, turn it on, and forget about it. And just record the whole session.
Yep.
Because you might pick up voices you never knew you had.
This was a crazy spirit box session that I had at the Salina, Kansas Masonic Temple.
Are you serious? Wow. And on the 6th floor.
Yeah, I actually didn't hear the scream at the time of the recording. This actually happened live. And some of my viewers sent me this timestamp.
Hey, Sister Donna, is this the Sister Donna that sent me that footage of that ghost, or that ghost dog? Is that the same lady?
No. She's the one. Her husband had just passed.
Yeah, Sister Donna is Anthony's wife. Anthony recently passed away.
Yeah.
No, she was sending me a message about spirits and her husband protecting her, and I thought maybe it might have been that other lady, the same lady, but that's cool. Okay. I just want to see a ghost knock one of their hats off. What are we watching?
And John, you're muted.
John, you're muted.
This is a live replay of an abandoned cemetery that we were exploring in New Mexico, where the cop actually wanted to check out what we were doing, and he actually had his very first paranormal encounter with us. So we got to investigate the old jail, which you'll see here. And you'll actually physically at one point see his hat get hit. But it was a pretty cool experience. So we got to interview him for a couple of hours. Super nice guy. Big shout out to the people in Hope, New Mexico. You guys are awesome.
I'm surprised that cops would do that, because over here there's no chance you'd get to film the cops. You'd be friggin' in trouble before you even stop doing it.
I asked his permission. I said, "Hey, we're kind of filming various different locations. Is it okay to get your record on camera?" And he's like, "Oh, hell yeah!"
Nice.
They're super, super nice. I've actually had the cops on a couple of my cases. It's always interesting to hear the police have experiences while investigating.
Yeah, I'm actually hoping to interview a local police officer live for my YouTube channel about their autism legislation and what they're trying to do to make the criminal justice system better for people who come into the criminal justice facilities. And I'm actually waiting for an email. I should be getting someone email me today or tomorrow about doing a stream with me. So it should be interesting.
Donna, I just sent you what a red orb generally means, whatnot, and That's your husband. That's your husband. And for the rest of you that didn't see it, it's basically she was asking. She says she sees a lot of red orbs inside her home and whatnot, and she doesn't know what it meant. So I looked at it. I used to know this stuff by the back of my hand, but anyways, feral investigators believe that red is actually a sign of safety. If you see a red orb, the spirit may be trying to protect you and keep you safe.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of us could kind of concur that that's exactly if you feel the presence and you feel that's your husband trying to protect you and safe and keep you safe, and you're seeing red orbs, you know, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So there you go, Miss Donna. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Not only do you, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I feel my significant other with me. I feel," but it's one thing to say that. It's another thing to actually see it, and
Yeah.
especially if you can photograph it, then you know what's going on. So, like I said, I'll say it one more time. It's a goofy quote, but it's an accurate one. It walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It's a duck, and I'm comfortable to say, yeah, that's your husband. So feel real blessed, feel real comfortable. You are in good hands, physically and spiritually. So there you go, Sister Donna. That's awesome. All right. All right. What do we got going on here? We got 5 in the Trovo, 5 in the D Live. We got 4 over here watching in YouTube. What do you got going over there, Fallen? Is she awake? Fallen. I think she fell off the planet.
She was muted just now.
So I'll send the orbs to Fallen when I get a chance. Okay, cool.
It's like there's like 2 there.
Say that again, Fallen.
I said there's 2 or 3 there.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Redneck, how's it going, sir? Good morning, sir. I still got 5 minutes. Ha! I don't care if you're in the wrong time zone. We're in the correct time zone. Gemma, they're just gone.
Yeah, we're in evening time here. Yeah.
What time is it over there right now?
It's 4 minutes to 6.
In the evening?
Yep.
Wow.
We're
Hey,
about 5 hours ahead on that.
Yeah, I'm 5 hours ahead of Eastern time. I'm 6 hours ahead of Central, and 8 hours ahead of West Coast.
There's a couple places over the UK I really would love to get to.
Same here.
Once that it used to be a bar.
The Rams Inn.
Rams Inn. I want to go there. And then there's another place. It's a residential home that they have marbles and things thrown at them inside this house.
Are you talking about 30 East Drive?
That might be it. It's just all kinds of weird crap in there, and there's a couple castles over there I really want to check out.
I believe that's in Edinburgh, which I think is in Scotland, right?
Edinburgh's in Scotland, yeah.
I just know there's some cool places over there I really want to check out.
There's some really cool castles over here that you guys will probably get a lot of good things from.
Well, the thing is, I think the UK has got the oldest castles in the world, right?
Yeah, we've got.
Am I right about that?
Yeah, near me, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 castles near me locally that I can get to within an hour or so.
I mean, we're talking.
Supposedly, I found out that I have, on my dad's side, I have family still in Ireland, and supposedly they still have a castle in our family's name. So that is a major motivation of why I want to go to Ireland to check that out. Because most likely, if it had anything to do with our family, it's probably haunted.
I'll tell you what, when I come over to the US in June next year, John, you are going to meet up with me.
I definitely want. It'd be cool for you to come to the U.S. and then try to make it over to the U.K. sometime next year.
Yeah, definitely. When you come over to the UK, you're more than able to come and crash with me. I'll put you up.
Fuck yeah! I'd love to go check that out. That'd be cool.
There's some creepy haunted pubs and stuff near me that you'd like.
Europe is so expensive, and it's like I'm not gonna do your traditional like tourist trap. Like, I have real no intention of ever going to London or anything like that.
Oh
like,
man, London's
except for
cool.
like the Tower of London, maybe. Like, but
oh yes, you have to do the tower. That's just a given.
I've grown up in and around big cities my whole life, and I'm over it.
The Tower of London is cool. Like for a tourist, like the Tower of London is one of the most popular attractions. You just have to the tower. You have to do at least once.
It's also the forbidden fruit in the UK, paranormal. Supposedly, there's this really haunted cemetery in near Edinburgh, England.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Edinburgh, yeah.
Yeah, and supposedly it's so haunted they actually have warning about your health being in that cemetery because of the insane paranormal activity.
There's a haunted mansion right near my apartment, like within like 20 minutes walk. We have a mansion here called Christchurch Mansion, and it's an old Victorian building, and it gives me the creeps every time I've been there to take my nephew. My nephew's been here, he's been spat on, and my nephew's like 8, and we came back a couple of weeks ago from being there, and he goes, Auntie Gemma, someone just smacked me. And this was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon during the day. It was empty, and literally all I saw was this like shadow of a hand go bam right into the back of his head. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And he literally just went boom, and literally his head just went straight into his chest. I was like, what the hell? He goes, Gemma, did you smack me? I was like, I was nowhere near you. He was over here on one side of the path. I'm over here. I'm like, dude, I'm nowhere near you.
Right.
Like literally, I couldn't have touched him. It's literally impossible. And then he was like, I just got smacked. I was like, yes, I know you did. I just saw it with my own eyes. I'm standing going, what the hell?
It happens. I think it's cool as hell. You guys are like, man, damn. No, I'm like, cool. Smack me in my head. I would love to get smacked. I would love to get smacked.
The mansion is so old. It's creepy as hell.
John, I was going to tell you, I don't know if you've done this or not, but you ever just go bumming across the country and stopping in small towns and going to a local shop and asking them about paranormal stuff? I found that out as a truck driver.
Have you met me before? Apparently not. I stop in every small town, whether it exists or not.
Really? Okay. So, yeah, I used to do that in the truck, and I'll tell you what, you'll find
Dude,
more.
I have found some of the most unbelievably haunted locations randomly driving through towns. And I'll just talk with the local townspeople, or I'll talk to the cops.
Yeah. Cops are the best ones to get the information if you can get them talking.
We actually got to investigate this old town in Georgia with the whole police department from this town in Georgia, which was really cool.
Well, the reason I mentioned that is because I was going to back you up on something you were saying. I'm with you. I really don't like going to these places that are well known and stuff like that. To me, it's like you said, it's a tourist trap. I want to go to places that people don't know. Matter of fact, my whole YouTube was based on that, is not to go to these well-known, places and whatnot. I want to find out local haunts and not, because you'll find out some of these local ones that you don't hear about, they haven't made the news or anything like that. Those are probably usually as good or not better than some of these well-known places where they charge you $1 million to go and see and whatnot.
See, this documentary that I'm putting together right now, I'll show you. This is actually the house that this occurred in. Now, if you're thinking, wow, that looks like a brand new house, how could it be haunted? Well, it is a brand new house. At the time I started the filming, it was only less than a year old. but it had nothing to do with the house and everything to do with the history of the land.
Yep. That's another a lot of people wondering. I see a lot of people say, it's a brand new home. It don't make a damn bit of difference. You keep forgetting about the land. You know, some of the paranormals will call them landlocked spirits, where they're just kind of locked into that land, and it doesn't matter what you build on it, it's still going to be haunted.
And this was the cause of it right here. When they ended up bush hogging their yard, they ended up discovering an old cemetery that they disrupted from the 1840s.
Landlocked spirits.
My buddy and I were actually walking through the woods away from the cemetery, and he almost fell into one of the graves.
Oh, I did that. Oh, that I'd rather get scratched by a ghost or pushed by a ghost than falling into a grave. I did that. I was up in Pennsylvania.
And you can actually see the depression in the land right here where one of the graves was.
Sweet.
Donna sent me those photos and she asked me to share them with everybody.
Well, I can't say I'm going to be free. I'm going to say I'm not going to be free. It's if I'm awake. If I'm awake.
And see, this house is up right there.
Okay, that's Donna
Yeah.
and the red orb. Is that what I'm looking at?
This is what Donna has sent me. It's straight off of her phone. I believe she done a video or something on her phone, and that was an orb that she had caught in her home.
That's awesome. Do you have more pictures of more orbs, or is it just that one?
I got one more picture of it. Hold on a second. Hold
See,
on a
ghost
second.
doc. That's saying that's a PDF document? What the fuck?
There's the other one. She must have been looking at the screen or something, and that orb was there. And she's showing her phone where the red spot is.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's not that is the got to be the brightest glowing orb I've ever seen.
Where, in San Antonio? Huh. Weird.
Well, cute kitty kitty, let me ask you this. Cute kitty kitty, what state are you from?
See, it's saying that's a PDF document. That's so weird, even though I clicked on photos.
Like I said in my video, video, everybody thinks ghosts got to be in a certain place. No. There's spirits everywhere. All right. They literally could be a foot away from you and you'd never know it.
And they can actually come during the day, not just at night. It's just more prominent at night because the energies have, the energy seems to like go to sleep or whatever, and it's not as prominent as during the day.
Yeah, that's my saying. And more to that is the fact that I think it is because besides energy, you're talking Wi-Fi communications, cellular communications, all those EMF fields are dying down. They're less active and whatnot. See, the spirits are always there. They're always just as strong. And it doesn't make a difference if it's daylight, night, evening, or morning. It doesn't make a difference. They're there. If it's haunted, it's haunted. That's just it. The only reason and this is my theory, it's what I say, is the reason you can see them at night more often and get more activity. It isn't that you're actually you're seeing them more often or you're getting more activity. It's that the EMF field is not being used up around them. Yeah. And now their EMF field is more prominent because the other EMF fields, they're died down. People aren't calling 24/7.
Oh yeah, this was a weird photo that was screen captured off of my live stream in an abandoned pet cemetery in Boulder City, Nevada. See that weird looking humanoid creature with the long hair? It's got what looks like ears on top of its head. It's weird elongated nose.
I don't know where it's at, but I have a picture.
Right here, dead center.
I have a picture of a ghost dog that will blow your freaking mind. And I even get, it's so clear that you can actually tell what breed it is. You know, some people, oh, it's a poodle. No, it's a freaking beagle. I know what a beagle looks like. I'm partial to beagles. And I wish that, I think her name was Donna too.
You should show why, one of the reasons why you were called Haunted Trucking on YouTube. The picture that you have with Eddie and Jen and the family.
I was just, yeah, that was when I went and visit them.
But it's proof that you drove a haunted truck.
Oh yeah, my truck was absolutely haunted. That's just hands down, no questions about it. My truck was haunted. I've had way too many things happen not to be coincidence. I actually had a little rubberized heart, purple heart, appear out of nowhere, and it moved by itself.
Yeah,
I was actually doing live stream.
The thing, like, there for the longest time, he tried to keep up with it, and it disappeared from where he had it. And he's like, I know I put it here. And he ends up finding it, stuck somewhere else?
Yeah. But the first time it appeared, I was doing a live stream, and I had set my beef jerky and sodas right to my left. It was a clear blanket, and I put it there. I've been, digging out of it, and nothing was next to me. And then this one time, we were talking about something, a family member or something, and I went over to grab it, and here's this little purple heart. And it's one of those toy type of hearts. It's not candy. It looks like a candy heart, but it's actually a little toy heart. I actually have the picture of that. I'll send it to Fallen. I'll show you guys. I was just looking at that when you were talking about it.
And there was another thing, and I could vouch for this because I physically was in that same truck when he visited down this way. But he went to Big Island, Virginia, and he had done an awesome spirit box session. There were kids, spirits that were coming through on the spirit box, and all of a sudden the air horn cord was waving back and forth in the front, and he was freaking out about it.
I don't freak out.
To meet him a little bit later, and I touched it. I was messing with it, I didn't sound the horn or anything, but I was touching it, smacking it, all kinds of stuff, and it wouldn't move like that. Somebody would have had to physically grabbed it and moved it like that, and there was no way that it would have been doing it on its own unless it was spirits. No way.
Are you talking about my air horn experience?
I just said air horn experience. Yes.
Yeah. That was cool. That was cool. Let me get something up here. I just wanted to show this real quick, what we were talking about. Okay. Share. Yeah, this is the heart I was telling you about. This is what I found. And it just appeared out of nowhere. It just out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere.
He tripped out on this heart for I don't know how long on that stream.
Yeah, it was just the damnedest thing. It's just, what is this? Warning, disturbing content, the witch's circle. What is that?
And why did it pop up as an advertisement on your YouTube?
I don't know. That's weird.
Do you have something disturbing I need to know about?
Yeah, it's the witches and whatnot. But I want to back to Cute Cutie Kitty. She says, I asked her what state. She says she's in Ohio State. Are you kidding me? Top to bottom, side to side, every place is freaking got haunted stuff. You just need to get out and look around. I'm serious. Ohio is a big haunted area, one of the big haunted states. Tons of places right next to you. Matter of fact, you got you got a dam there that's haunted as all get out. Isn't that one restaurant where they found supposedly it's alleged that a lady was buried there or thrown into this pit? That's in Ohio, right? You're muted. You're muted, John.
Oh no, Jen was asking me a question. My
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I was going to show you this one that I captured. This is inside the Salina, Kansas Masonic Temple. Another group of photos. Okay, so this goes back probably 10 images of the same spot over and over again. So nothing, nothing, nothing. And then all of a sudden you see this blue orb here at the top.
Yeah.
And that is very far away from my camera. I mean, that's well over 100 something feet. And it's 10 images. And if you scroll through these again and again and again and again, there's nothing in any of these spots until this photo.
Hmm. And thank you, official Iron Woman. She's hosting me. Thank you very much on Trovo. Really appreciate it.
And then afterward, there's nothing there again.
Florna was saying Mansfield Reformatory is in Ohio as well.
Yeah,
There's also Ohio State Penitentiary,
which I drove by a million times, and never knew it was there. But there's what's that dam? There's a dam down there.
Hills Bar?
Is it Hell's Bar Dam? The one with the
so.
never-ending whirlpool and all that?
I think so.
Matter of fact, it's got one of the best catches I've ever seen, and that was done by, I believe it was Omar. It was Omar and James and whatnot, and Omar had asked something like, "Are you okay?" or "What's wrong?" or "How did you die?" And you can hear the native language accent of a Native American Indian saying, "It was a white man." Or a white man did this to me, or something like on that line, and it was so clear. And like I said, you could hear the Indian accent of the spirit talking. And I mean, then they all freak out and whatnot. And I was like, that's probably one of the best EVPs I've ever heard, ever heard. Omar, man, I'm telling you what. The reason I want to meet Omar, it has nothing to do with who he is, his popularity. He has a special gift. I honestly don't think he realizes he has. And I don't like telling too many people because I want to kind of tell this to them face to face. But my thing is, I honestly believe that man has a connection with spirits because he is so pure, he is so good, and he constantly exudes a white glow around him, a white, comforting, warm glow. That spirits will actually react and do things for him. All he has to do is ask them. Where did Gemma go?
This one's pretty cool. So this is back in the auditorium of the Salina, Kansas Masonic Temple, and you can actually see this anomaly in broad daylight.
She tends to do that. Might have something.
Move. So you'll see it now down here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now,
By the way,
now it's up here.
just for anybody just coming in and wondering what's going on, we are doing a live stream. It's a helping a family in need. It's Eddie and Jen and his boys and John, which is showing the ghost pictures and the orbs and stuff like that. They are literally living in hell, you know. And I have a little joke that I keep telling about, but it's almost you can almost base some truth to it. That the devil went over to their complex and said, "You know what? I'm looking for an apartment." But when he got looking around, he's like, "Oh hell no! I'm leaving. This is too dangerous even for me." And the devil left. That's how bad this place is, folks. And we need to get him out of there. We need to get him out of there fast. Uh, it, John's here. He could tell you a little bit about this complex. It's just, it's awful. I can't even put it in words.
It's pretty bad. Oh,
So,
excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to wake up still.
so we're trying to raise some funds here. We're not going to try it. We're raising funds here. We got a goal that we need to get them out and whatnot. So it's a one-time shot, not just a little bit here and there. We're doing pretty good. We're at 745 right now. If you can help out, we got GoFundMe's pinned on YouTube and on Trovo. Thank you, Fallen, for getting those posted up and pinned. Anything helps out. Anything's help out. $5, $10, $20. You know, and if you can't do anything, don't worry about it. Because there is something you could do. It's called sharing it out. Letting people know. You want to know who Eddie and Jen is? Look up the word love. You'll find Eddie's face right there. That's who they are. That's what they're all about. So if you can help out, I would greatly appreciate it. Usually I do this towards the evening when they kind of get off so they can be on and whatnot, but I just figure I'd jump on early today. I'll probably come on and off. I'll probably get off a little later, take a break, and then come back on. But right now I figure, what the hell? Let's just get this thing going and whatnot. Anybody's welcome. It's an open panel. Anybody's welcome to come up. Just shoot me a DM or shoot Fallen DM, and we'll get your ass up here. If you want to do your own stream, you're more than welcome. You know, use our Zoom, connect in with our Zoom, and we could do multiple streams. Actually, I'm kind of hoping people will do that. Fallen's doing it right now. She's on her YouTube streaming the Zoom call. And we could reach out and reach more people. The more people we could get to do this, the more people we could reach and possibly help out even faster.
And I do want to say, you know, Eddie and Jen, they're paranormal enthusiasts. And even in the most shocking, scariest videos that they've had, and it's really not that scary because it's more family-friendly type videos, they always end it with a positive note. There's not a video or a stream that doesn't go by that they don't show that love to all the followers and subscribers and everything. And I don't, you know, this was just a stroke of bad luck. You know, the advertisement was a false advertisement. They made it seem like this place was safe and clean and, you know, it was well kept up looking, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that stuff that you would think would be in a place that you're looking for, and you go to it and then it turns out to be hell on earth. And that's basically what they're going through right now. They're scared. The kids are scared to go outside because they could get hurt. That sort of thing. And it shouldn't be that way. And they deserve to be in a better environment.
And it isn't, you know, a lot of families live in bad environments and stuff like that. The reason we're really paying attention to this and reason we want to help get out of there as soon as possible is the fact that they got two autistic boys. They got another special needs boys, and they're in danger. They can't get out of the house. If they get out of the house, God forbid what goes on. Eddie had an AK-47 pulled on him. There have been stabbings there, rapes going on, people burning up, people being shot, gang wars in front of their own apartment complexes. It's It's not a safe environment. It is not a safe environment. I mean, I watched a video clip yesterday that Eddie had put up that opened my eyes to some things, like the managers won't even come and help. You know, you got roofs caving in during bad weather. You got the River Nile flowing through John and Eddie's house. You know, it's just stupid. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Fallen, Jen sent you some videos.
There was an incident where nobody was in the office. Everybody was trying to talk to management to try to get them to open up an apartment because there was a pet that was left behind in one of those apartments. The tenants at that time had moved out. They had to break in to that apartment to get that pet out of that situation before it starved to death.
Yeah,
That's how
I mean,
bad.
us neighbors actually broke that apartment window. I could show you where it took place right now, too. So if you guys follow me here. So that 1, 2, 3 windows down is where it was. That's where the cat was. Us neighbors actually broke that window to try to get that cat out. Because the apartment was abandoned.
And someone just dumped a dog in there, huh?
And that cat was literally starving to death.
Oh, it was a cat. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a week.
It was just a cat.
And not only that, there in the beginning, they were having issues trying to even pay their rent because nobody would answer the phone. Nobody was in the office. I think they even had to break into the office to get at some point. I mean, it's ridiculous how that apartment complex has gotten, and it should never be that way for anybody.
Hey, Ghost Dog, this one is in the body shoot at Waverly Hills Sanatorium. So this was me just taking a bunch of regular shots. This orb is insanely detailed. It's even got this like center nucleus. Yeah, the apartment's bad. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a total miscarriage of doing their due diligence to try to be there for the people
And take care,
who
Donna.
are actually here. But yet they'll fix the abandoned ones that they let go, and just so they could try to sell it for more.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous what they're doing over there. We got to get them out, folks. We really got to get them out. So I want to thank Fallen Redneck. He's trying to get the word out, and there's a whole bunch of other people out there, and that's all we're asking is help us get the word out. Let's get these people out of there. You know, this is something that can't wait a couple months, can't wait a couple days. They should have been out of there a month ago, a week ago. Who knows? And we just got to get them out of there. And so that's why I'm doing what I can do. You know, financially, I can't really do anything because, if anybody's been watching, I've been selling stuff left and right just to keep our household afloat. So it isn't like we don't understand there's other people in the world that are having problems. Yes, we do understand completely. Matter of fact, Eddie says, don't help out if you can't help out, and he's correct. But I kind of backed it up and challenged on. It's like, yeah, you can help. You absolutely can help out. It's called getting the word out. Because I absolutely 100% know for a fact and believe that word of mouth can produce miracles.
And I'm not joking when I say this too. Like, people have moved out of this apartment complex because of the crazy paranormal activity too.
Yeah, we
All
got to get them
of
out,
our
folks.
neighbors right here, just in this one unit, they have all reported crazy paranormal activity.
I'm going to do something real quick here. Anybody following me on D Live might want to get on the D Live side, my D Live. I'm going to drop this chest real quick here. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm going to drop it. It ain't much, but I want to get it out of there. So I'll give you a minute to get over to the D Live side. If you follow me on the D Live, just get over there real quick, and I'm going to pop this chest open. All right. Okay, I think everybody's had enough time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. There it goes. Bam. It is distributing. It is distributing. You got about 25 seconds to get in there. Let's see who can collect and run with the money. Run, 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 run. 15 seconds, folks. Here we go. Who is going to be the big one? Who's going to get the big one? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 10 seconds. Here we go. Looking good. We had just counted down. This is a chest opening. I very rarely do it. And here we go. Here we go. And boom. Who are our winners? All right, we got 3 winners. Nice job. Fallen Angel with 129.4. Iron Woman with 74.7. And we got Natalie with 54.3. Congratulations to our lucky chest winners. May you guys choke on those things. I mean, may you have fun with those, and good luck. Thank you. All right. Yes, 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 yes. We got them out. We got them out. We got rid of that. And as far as D-Live, just a heads up, folks. I'm waiting for it to hit 42.50 lemon balance, and I'm going to cash out, and then I am going to be telling everybody, please don't donate to my D-Live anymore. You want to donate to me, you want to do it that way, come to my Trovo. Please come to my Trovo. That's where I will accept donations gratefully. But the D-Live, it's too much of a pain in the ass. You're welcome, Natalie. And it's good to see you out there. Good to see you. I saw Iron Woman said she had just got a court. I wanted to ask her, how'd it go? Did they sell everything at once, or are we looking at a few days of court work? And if you guys want to know what's going on, Miss Iron Woman, the state is basically trying to take her daughter from her. It's a bunch of BS. There's a whole story behind it. It's nothing that she did wrong. It's just like I said, there's a complete story behind it, a long story, and so she's been going to court, getting a lawyer and whatnot to basically fight to get her daughter back. And also, Iron Woman is 6-time COVID. She's going through COVID right now. This is her 6th bout of COVID. So we all wish her prayers and luck and love, and hope she gets, hope things turn out for the best for her. I really do. Thank you, Yankee Kyle, for the host on the troll side. Muchas gracias.
Hello, Yankee Call.
We're looking good. Got 5 over here on D Live. Got thank you for the donations or ice creams. That's awesome. Awesome cream pies. We got 7 over here on Trovo, and we got 3 or 4 over here on my YouTube. I am on 3 different platforms right now. Fallen's over here. Fallen's doing her thing on her YouTube with the same Zoom. So greatly appreciate you being here. We are trying to get this family out of this hell. And by gosh, we are going to do it one step at a time, one buck at a time. That's all there is to it. Do a little refresh, see if anything's happened yet. And another thing is, folks, you could do, you see the links for the thing. If you can't donate, there is something you can do. You could share. Share it out, folks. Share this thing out. You can share this out. Got a little tab there, and You could click on it, share it out to platforms. Somebody out there that is doing good. December 3rd, and now they want to do a parenting assessment to see if a good parent to my daughter. Ah, Jesus. A good thing I'm not there. I'd be kicking somebody's ass. I would be. Oh man, I need to get my phone plugged in. My phone's about ready to die. My phone is gonna die on me. What did I pick it up for? I forgot what I was doing. Shit. Why did I pick up my phone?
I don't know. You wanted to text somebody, I'm sure.
I'm sure I did. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. I'm tired. My voice is starting to crack a little bit. Can you hear it?
You only been on here a couple hours. What you been doing?
I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, too, so that didn't help any. I couldn't sleep for the life of me. I got so much shit going through this old brain of mine, it's not funny. You can't keep up with anything anymore. My biggest concern is making sure I get all these packages. Isabel's is going to be ridiculous. I looked it up. It's going to cost $85 to ship hers out to her. $85 freaking dollars. I'm glad that's the last largest package I got. And then all the ones are smaller ones. Like I said, I got a big ass envelope for Fluffy. And then I got Heather to get her stuff together. And then I'll be pretty much done. I know Fallen has bought one of my things, so.
Yeah, mine's going to be still kind of big, though. It's a little heavy.
Well, like I said, it isn't so much the weight as the size. So, Halloween night, 22-year-old musician Randy Groff and 20-year-old aspiring actress Nancy making love upon a picnic table and met Hollywood Drive, and where a tree suddenly fell over on top of them, crushing and killing them. Wow. Don't know who they are. Have no clue. No idea who they are. Now, we did have some great people up here. I don't know where the hell Chief, man. Chief, he just comes and goes. He don't even say goodbye. He don't say nothing. He don't even fart. And, but he was up here.
You've given him Chief a hard time. He's having issues with his internet.
He is an issue. So I am always going to give him a hard time. But we had Gemma's Grace up here. That was awesome. Thank you for being here.
My internet's bad. I'm having my internet's fine. I was just there's a lot of stuff going on right now, so.
And now Fallen's internet dropped out. Damn. Everybody's internet is dropping out. Holy crap. Everybody having problems today? Man, I better check mine. Going to check my internet, make sure everything's good over here. Well, maybe if I put the right one name in. I'm going to check it real quick. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Getting about 20 Mbps. And that's about normal up here. So, all right, 3 viewers on there. 8 viewers on Trovo. Got 3 watching, and I want to thank you guys for giving me the thumbs up on the YouTube side. I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I think about the 2 hour. I want to take a break. I gotta go use the restroom. I got myself. I'm thinking a little bit of food poisoning last night. I bought some chicken salad from one of our stores, and I only had like 2 or 3 forks full, and it just my stomach started cramping up, and it started hurting me and whatnot. I mean, it was a blessing in disguise that uh, Colleen accidentally unblocked it, and it was by accident. She was trying to plug something else in, and she accidentally pulled the wrong plug. If you see this plug, you can easily understand it. This thing's got everything but the kitchen sink plugged into it. To answer your question there, Miss Wallen, it was just an accident. That's all it was. I teased the hell out of her, though. I did tease the hell out of her for it. But it was a blessing in disguise because, like I said, as soon as I got off, man, I ran right to the restroom, and there I sat for a good few minutes or so. I think everything in my system from high school days was coming out of me. I've had food poisoning before. I'm sure some of you guys probably had it before. Ain't that big of a deal. It's nothing to get concerned about or anything like that. Just get over it and hope it works. Everything gets out of there. So that's how my night went. And then I couldn't sleep worth shit. I went to bed early, about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. But man, I just could not fall asleep whatsoever. I just got so much on my mind. I do want to thank you, everybody that's bought stuff off of me. We did get a couple bills paid off, so I'm really happy about that. That was part of the reason why I was selling the stuff in the first place, so we can sell. So thank you. It really helped. I was about to come on in the stream. Well, shit happens, coincidence, I guess. But yeah, we couldn't figure out. I even heard Sue was like, "What happened to the internet and whatnot?" And when I went downstairs, uh, uh, Sue was saying, and Colleen's like, "I unplugged it by accident." I said, I don't have to worry about trolls online. I got the biggest troll downstairs. But I was just joking with her. We are always joking with each other and stuff like that. I didn't know she had it plugged in the same outlet, though. That's what I didn't know. But you know what? There ain't that many outlets in this house that actually work. This house is fucked. This house is fucked. So, anyways, cute kitty. Good morning.
Cheers, Eddie.
Hey, Ghost Dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who is that?
I know, right? Without my bandana.
Oh, that's Eddie? We
Yeah.
gotta put something on his head. He don't look like Eddie. Looks like an old ass. He looks like an old ass man. He looks like an old ass man.
Yeah, I had to stop in and grab. Hey, he this morning he was going, man. It sounds good. Some hard summer sausage. I said, I bet.
No, I was complaining
And
about
so
the
I put it in a quote.
Yeah, we got John saying he like hard sausage.
No, that was you saying that. I put the quote in, and you can't doctor that shit because everybody saw it when they first joined that live this morning.
Chief did a pretty good job. I thought it was pretty good. No, they fucked up our summer sausage in this state. I've noticed that a couple other places. And no, it isn't. I don't like male hard sausage. I like the food that you eat hard sausage. The sausage it's a harder texture, okay, but the stuff that they're coming out with all the ingredients they're making up, it's almost like paste now, and it's nasty to me.
Ew, sausage paste. Ugh.
Yeah, actually, that's what it's
It's-
like. It's nasty.
And it's kind of funny
That's like
that you're
the,
addressing this
that's like
now
the
instead of
tuna
earlier
Subway.
when you made that comment, Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
You know the tuna water at Subway. It's not really real tuna. It's just more like tuna water.
Hello, fallen angel. Sorry, you guys. I'm getting ready to run back down. I got to finish DoorDash.
Hey, Eddie. Love you.
I finally just got my card so I can get back to DoorDash.
Oh, you did get a card?
So you have to have a specific card for the United States called the red card in order to drive for DoorDash. And my wallet got stolen a couple of weeks ago out of my car. And so with that, I had to report it lost. And so they deactivated my account until I got that card.
Huh. I was going to do something over here. It's called Instacart. And
yeah, Instacart I've heard is pretty good.
Yeah, except for one problem. I can't get past the verification stage where you send a picture of your driver's license and whatnot, and it's supposed to continue to the other part. It won't continue. It just stays on the driver's license part. And I even messaged on and say, hey, I would love to work for you guys, except I can't go do anything further. I can't complete the application out. And they're like, oh, they resend me the new application. So I did it again. It got stuck on after the photo. It won't continue on. So I'm looking around for a phone number. I can't find a freaking phone number for these people.
No, there isn't one for like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. Like DoorDash, is probably the only one with a real phone number to call. Like in DoorDash support, I'll give them that DoorDash is probably one of the most responsive, good customer service.
Oh yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna back that up. I am definitely gonna back that up because they actually paid for a meal that a DoorDash delivery screwed up completely. She screwed a bunch of people up. Matter of fact, Paula was on the line.
I screwed up the other night, and I sent my food to the wrong address. I had it saved for a hotel I was staying at in North Texas and doing a paranormal adventure, and I had some food DoorDash to my hotel room. Well, I didn't change the address, and I had that food sent there, and I called them. It had already got delivered. I explained to them what happened, and they sent me the credits, and they paid the driver regardless.
Yeah, that's what they did here. They sent me the credits. They actually called Wendy's. I was ordering from Wendy's. They called Wendy's, reordered for me and everything else, and it was like I got nothing bad to say about DoorDash. Absolutely nothing bad about them.
No, they're a great company to work for, but
I will say DoorDash as a customer, it's it's really fast, really simple, and you can contact the driver directly and not have to worry about it having to go through necessarily just DoorDash. It goes to them instantly if you have a message. The only thing I wish that would happen is restaurants actually seal their food, because you do have some of those DoorDashers that like to skim a little bit of food if you do not have it sealed up.
Right. And that's why there's supposed to be, every restaurant's supposed to have a seal.
Yep,
on
a
the
sticker
food
or something
package.
like
if
that.
seal is broken, I go back to the restaurant.
Yeah, I've had, there's this place that it's a part of the same restaurant as Chili's, but it does its own separate thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They have some of them have like a wings place inside or something like that.
Yeah. And they had this dessert that I order, and I absolutely love it. Well, all of a sudden it looks like it looks like there had been more in there than there was. I got it. It was like less than half of what it's supposed to be, and I paid full price for it, and no sauce to go with the dessert. And so I had a complaint, and I told them, like, I paid for this and I got this, and I showed pictures, and I said, it's not DoorDash's fault necessarily, it's that driver, and I gave them a bad review on it because of that. Because I know they took a lot longer coming to me. They stopped somewhere before they came over here.
Right.
And it just, I was like, okay, this person that's a DoorDasher, I do not want to come back to my place because I don't know what else they could do to my food.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they said, okay. They worked with me on that.
Well, like I said, don't be surprised you get a DoorDash order that says so many products, and it's from a guy named Lawrence Colosso, and it delivers in Wisconsin. So just wait for that order, John or Eddie.
Cool. Hell yeah. I like DoorDash. I as a driver and a customer, it's a very friendly service.
And by the way, folks, we are not sponsored by DoorDash. It's that John happens to be a DoorDasher, and Eddie and Jen happen to be a DoorDasher. So that's why we're talking about it.
I order from them religiously too.
Well, I do that all the time until I ran out of funds.
The one thing that's interesting is I would have liked to have. I wish DoorDash for drivers, if you had a driver account, you would get a little bit more of a discount. But that's here or there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You do realize you can gift people.
Yeah. Like I've gifted multiple people. See, what I usually will do is if I'm at the restaurant, I'll collect a lot of those like $5 off. And then I'll just distribute them to friends and family, and we'll like save up those credits.
Yeah, those coupons, I'm finding out they come in real handy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can literally order something and have it sent to somebody.
$13 meal is a good discount.
Yeah. Redneck's wife works for DoorDash. Oh, we got DoorDash people all over the damn place.
Yeah, it's a good little income. Like, I mean, I can make $150 in 6 hours if I stay motivated.
That's in your vocabulary?
That when I get a car, I'm thinking about doing that for just a little extra income to save up.
I paid off my car with it. Like, my car is all paid off.
Nice.
Look at that. A nice brick to that windshield to make a beautiful ornament.
This is the second windshield I've had on this car.
Oh, damn. Here, I'm just joking around. You actually had to happen.
No,
Wow.
mine was from hail damage.
Oh, that's another thing I miss about the truck. I honestly miss a few things, truck driving, and that's one of them, storm chasing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, folks, I used to storm chase in a semi-truck.
I used to actually be a registered storm spotter with Texas and North Carolina.
I've still got pictures of and video that Ghost Dog had took of him driving, and a storm is brewing, and he has took some awesome lightning strike pictures.
Oh yeah, I've taken a couple over the years. Let's see.
I like cute kitty. I'm doing great, Yankee. How you doing, brother? Cute kitty says, Ghost Dog, can you be delivered to my door from DoorDash? Just a question. I don't know if they do that kind of door dashing.
Here's one of my shots.
Oh shit.
We're now starting to work towards getting equipped to be part of DoorDash. That's going to be interesting.
I think I'm going to get off here in a few minutes, take a little break. I got to get online. I got to check out Menards. Menards has got a position open for a straight truck driver, when they load lumber and stuff like that and deliver it to people.
I'm going to be delivering from Menards.
Menards? Menards. I know where you're going with that. I'm just going to blow right over it. Blow over your nards. Look at him smile. But no, I do want to check them out. If I could get that, that'd be awesome. It'd be a little income into the house and whatnot. It'll be doing what I like to do. I just don't like the fact that I know for a fact it ain't just going to be delivering. Somebody's got to get it off the truck. And guess who that somebody's going to be?
So you're going to be one of those people that are taking stuff off the truck too?
Yeah, but they have it's a portable forklift that's on the back of the truck.
Hey, Larry, this is what happened to my car when I got stuck in that tropical storm in North Carolina. I spun off the road and hit the guardrail at 60 miles an hour.
What were you doing 60 miles an hour in a tropical storm?
It was not raining until I got to this one stretch of the highway, and it literally just went to zero visibility. My car lost complete control and just spun into the guardrail.
And in North Carolina, almost instant. You do not have really that much warning when it's like that.
Yeah. And I've driven that road 10,000 times. It's actually a 75-mile speed limit.
They raised our speed limit here in our town. It used to be 65 in the state. Now we can go 70. I try to do that 70 in
There's
Colin.
me storm chasing.
Yeah, was doing 70 in Colleen's car. I'll tell you what, that front end is scary.
It sounds like it needs to be tightened up and aligned.
It needs a
You know
new.
what kills the most amount of storm chasers? Waffle House.
Oh hell yeah! Or the IHOP.
Or IHOP, yeah.
Hell yeah!
Or Hardee's.
Hey, Hardee's got great Frisco burgers. I don't care what anybody says. I love their Frisco burgers. Hands down, no ifs, ands about it. I also like the gyros. Those are really good too.
This is actually the storm that cost me my windshield right here.
Uh-oh.
It was all pretty when I was not in the hail core, and then the hail core hit me all the way back for like 14 miles and ended up knocking out my windshield.
I almost had my windshield knocked out in the semi truck. I was in a cab over. Now, if you guys don't know what a cab over is versus a regular conventional truck, conventional trucks have noses, they're hoods, and cab overs don't have a nose. It's just like a flat front end. And I was in the cab over down in Texas, down by El Paso area, taking the back roads to get down to Laredo. And I hit a storm that had hail, and we're talking hail this big around.
Yeah.
I come flying around the corner, and I walked right in, like you were saying. I just walked right in, and it's just like bam, 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 bam. And if I would have kept driving, it would have smashed my window out. So I did the best thing I could. They had these little waysides. I just pulled the fuck over.
That was the severe thunderstorm that knocked out my windshield.
Yeah, that hail that was hitting me. I honestly jumped in the bunk and put pillows over me because it was hitting so hard. I thought it was going to come through the damn truck. It was that hard. I'm to this day I'm amazed it didn't crack my windshield.
So you took for the second bunk.
Denny's was good until they started changing the recipe.
Which restaurant?
Denny's.
Oh yeah. Just never trust a Denny's steak. I had a horror story with a Denny's steak.
I
ended up getting sick as shit.
Going back to the Waffle House deal, the other night I went shopping, got my pair of shoes that I needed for work and everything, and we were going to go get something to eat. Well, there was a Waffle House really close to basically within the same parking lot as like Burger King. Burger King was pretty packed, and Waffle House only had 2 cars there. What I found out later was every worker that was there except the cook had walked out of the store. And so the poor cook was by himself.
This is kind of a little not as well known haunted location, but with an insane amount of paranormal activity. This is the Old Park Hotel in Bellinger, Texas. Yeah, that's all. That's a lot of my equipment there. But this place is just stupid and haunted like crazy.
There's a place, I don't know if it's still there. I'm going to run a Google map down the road one of these days. It's right between Wisconsin and Illinois. It's on a back road. And I'm not sure where you got to cross over from Wisconsin to Illinois, but somewhere along there, along that freeway that goes along the Mississippi, there's a house there. And when I first started driving, this is 20 some years ago, my instructor at the time was telling me about this place, and he says, I'll give you $100 to spend a night there. And I said, shit, I'll do it for free. And he says, no, you won't. No, this place is so haunted that they have radio people and TV people go there and challenge people, offer them thousands of dollars to spend the night, and nobody, even paranormal investigators, nobody has been able to spend the whole night in this place.
Tell them to give me $1,000.
I told him I'd do it for free. I said I'll do it for freaking free.
I'll take the $100 challenge.
Hell yeah.
I've spent the night in some of the most haunted places in the U.S.
This one, yeah, like you said though, they've had TV people come in. They had TV paranormal investigators come in. They've had regular people, and not a single person ever, to this date that I know of, has ever been successfully be able to stay the whole night.
The St. Augustine Lighthouse in St. Augustine, Florida. This place is pretty insane.
Yeah, you ever watch that Ghost Hunters?
Yeah.
I've yet to see anybody catch the same shit they caught.
No. We caught a lot of EVPs knocking on walls and stuff. This hotel is only $120 a night, and it's in Cedar Key, Florida. It's my pinned video on my YouTube channel. This place is stupid haunted.
You ever seen do you know who Time to Play is?
Who?
Time to Play. You used to hang with Patty, G-Team.
Are you talking about Tim from
no, his name is Clay.
Clay, yeah. I know Clay.
Okay. Ask him about that hotel he stayed at. That was crazy haunted. I mean, he had some frickin' activity. He did an overnight video shoot and whatnot, and he's standing in this hotel room that he's at, and he's watching from his bed, watching the bathroom door open and closing all by itself, just boom, 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 and stuff like that. And then later in the night, you watch his chair moving along the floor. But what was crazier is it was moving on carpet. So it wasn't like, a slanted floor or something. This thing was moving across carpet, and it had 4 legs. So there's no way that should have been that easy. But yet the spirit just moved. You see the chair just go right across.
This cemetery in North Carolina, in order to investigate this place at night, you actually have to have a medical crew, because like 6 people have ended up in the emergency room due to the spiritual activity.
You were saying something about that earlier. We have a cemetery just like that up here in Green Bay, and they'll tell you, you even look it up, they'll tell you, they will send security out and everything else. They do not want anybody there at night. This place is that bad, and it's supposed to be a really, really bad demon over there too. I went there, and that's where I don't know if you saw that or not, but I went there one day when I was because the trucking terminals were close to it, and I got there, and it was just the damnedest thing. It looked like somebody was grave robbing, because there's 2 or 3 stones, and this wasn't like they just buried somebody. This was stuff that somebody had dug up, like they were digging something or something was digging out. It was just the craziest thing I've ever seen.
This
Was that
place in Tennessee is wild as shit. This is it's called Greenback Castle in near Knoxville, Tennessee. I know Lou Rock's been there, a couple other people, but this was literally built by this eccentric 85-year-old man 27 years ago, and he built it by hand because the spirits told him to. There's actually a pet cemetery inside of these woods right here.
You were saying, Fallen?
what I was trying to say was that when you live streamed at the hotel and you explained and you had pictures that I know you sent me, and you were trying to find out about the that cemetery, about incidents and whatnot. But it does look like, if it's the same one I'm thinking of, it does look like it was freshly dug graves and stuff, but it was really, really strange. And you said that it was a taxi driver that had brought you over there because you were waiting on I think you were waiting on being able to get into your hotel room.
I don't know. I do know it was in Green Bay, and like I said, I went over there
as well.
and it's just a crazy. Like I said, you can look up haunted places, and it will pop up as one of them in Green Bay. Is a extremely haunted place. Just look up haunted places in Green Bay, and it will pop up. It's just crazy haunted, and people just don't go there at night. They got security that keep you out of there because too much shit is happening.
Yeah, you said the taxi driver said that, like, you couldn't go there at nighttime, even though you would really want to, and I think he wanted to as well, but he was nervous about it.
So, yeah, it's just a crazy place. I like the place that hey, Colleen, we went to a Japanese place up there. Took the girls, Colleen and Sage, I think it was. We were gonna go ghost hunting, and we got hungry, and so we was like, hey, they like their sushi and crap, so we went over to this place, and we got there and finished up right as they were closing, and we got talking to them and about the paranormal, and they were trying to tell us that this place was haunted, and we ended up doing an impromptu investigation that night there. I'll tell you what, there was some weird shit happening in that place. It was in the bathroom. We had EVPs going on, and matter of fact, in the women's bathroom, Sage had set up the camera just right. You could see shadows and hear things going on. Basement was a little haunted. Upstairs, we had some great EVPs going on. But it was kind of rough, too, because the couple of ladies that worked there, it isn't that they didn't believe in it. They were just scared to death. And so what scared people do? Either they run and hide, or they start yapping. They get real talkative. Is another way to cope over a fear. And they didn't run and hide. So it's just like they just kept constantly talking, try to get over their fears. And it's like, man. But we got to open an invitation. We come there anytime we want and do a proper investigation. So
I randomly found this house while traveling through Georgia on a tip. This place is pretty cool looking, fully abandoned. It's an old in the 1800s. I think it was pre-Civil War too. But really cool old property. Wish they wouldn't have let it go this bad, but a lot of that town is actually completely abandoned.
Hey, Exploring Ginger, it's good to see you. Welcome.
Everybody's coming in now, and I want to get off. I'm trying to shut down so I can take a break, rest my voice for a couple hours and whatnot, but I see people are starting to come in, so I guess we'll just hang in there. Welcome, everybody, to my streams, Fallen's stream, and whoever else happens to be streaming on this Zoom. We're all here trying to raise some funds for Eddie and Jen and the boys, and even Mr. John Dollery, who's on here right now. get his up there, otherwise known as HSFL Paranormal, and now he goes by a new name, the Paranormal Guy, I think it is, or something like that.
John, the normal guy.
Yeah, that too. We're up here, since most of us are majority investigators or enthusiasts and whatnot. That's why we're showing pictures, talking about spirits and stuff like that. It is a fundraiser. It's an early one. I'll be taking a break here in a little bit so I can rest my voice and get some shit done. And then I'm going to be back on later night. I'm going to be on every single day till we hit our goal. If you're wondering where you could donate to GoFundMe, $1 here, a couple bucks there, that would be greatly appreciated. It'll get us up to our goal faster, get the word out. You never know who you might know that you don't know that's actually financially comfortable and blessed. Maybe could drop a couple coins here and there. We got them pinned on our Trovo. We got them pinned on our YouTube. Just click on that pin thing. You can do it right there. We are watching it, and I'm waiting for somebody to donate something because I got a little sound clip I want to play. I want to hit that thing so bad, so bad. But you know what? Even if you can't deliver, just click on there and hit that share button. Share it out. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking. Gives you a little bit of history, what's going on, why we are even doing the fundraiser. The simplest way to say is they're living in hell, and the devil won't even go there. The devil doesn't want anything to do with this place. That's how bad this place is. And like I said, tonight I'll show you some more videos that Eddie has put together, so it gives you an idea of what they're living in and the situation. And they can tell it from their own words. John could tell you, Eddie could tell you, it's not a good place, folks. It's extremely dangerous. It's extremely dangerous for the kids. You got to remember, they got 2 autistic boys, and they got a special needs boy that really need to be careful, and they can't even go outside. That's how bad this place is. They can't even go outside and be normal kids. It's really, really, really bad. So that's why we're doing this. Like I said, if you can help out, get the word sent out, share that GoFundMe link, that'd be awesome. Let people know we're doing this, and we're going to be doing this every single day until we hit that 5. That's all there is to it, that 5K. And it will be a party. That means, and trust me, they're all ready to go. It won't take them maybe a day to pack everything and get the frick out of there. So that's what we're doing. Anybody want to add to that?
Nope.
Fallen? 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 Fallen!
What?
Jesus Christ, pay attention, woman. Do you have anything you want to add to that, what I just said?
Being Jen's best friend and seeing what they've been going through, it's just escalated and escalated. I mean, they are very special people. They take care of 3 special needs adult children, and they're nothing but love. And they're in such, to me, it's very, very dangerous. It was falsely advertised that it was clean and safe, and it's not neither one of those. I mean, it's really sad to see this, and it's very urgent that we, that's why we're streaming every single day, to try to help them get out of that situation. And like Ghost Dog said, once they get the funds to be able to move, within a day they'll be gone. They'll be gone out of that situation. And this family has been helpful in in the community and everything. And I feel like us doing this part by streaming, best thing you can do is share out the information if you cannot donate. Both of them are just as important as the other.
And by the way, just to let you know, it wasn't Eddie and Jen that built this GoFundMe. It was by a very, very cool, very respected group of people, a couple ladies, I guess. What the Paranormal. If you don't know who they are, please do check them out. They're great friends. They're very, very supportive. Well, anyway, one of them, Miss Amy, is the one that actually puts this thing together. You'll see her information in that GoFundMe as well. If you're out there, I saw you retweeted my stream. I greatly appreciate it. But if anybody sees What the Paranormal or Amy, if you're there, hey, if you could pop in tonight, I would greatly appreciate it. I greatly would appreciate it.
And say that Eddie and Jen did not ask for us to do this for them. They are the type that they deal with their own problems as best as they can. And they never asked us or Amy to start this and try to help them. That's how they are. And they're the type to spread love and positivity and feel like they're dragging others down with this kind of problem. But it's too much for them. They need the help. They're on fixed incomes. So they're getting by month to month. Eddie is working really, really hard at door dashing and trying to make ends meet as it is. And that's why everybody's stepping up and trying their best to stream, to get the word out, and to see if we can get this help for them.
Yeah.
Let's not see if we're going to get the help for them. We just need your help, folks. We need your help. And how you can help out, not just by donating. And if you can't donate, you can do something better. Get the word out. Hell, do something better. Use our Zoom. Jump on our Zoom and do your own streaming. If you're a streamer yourself, come on, get up here. Stream it out. Fallen's doing it right now. She's on her YouTube. You know?
Spread word just as important as donating. It really, really is.
Why does everybody ask me if I'm ready for Halloween? To me, first of all, Halloween is just another day. Second of all, I'm always dressed for Halloween. Can't you tell?
I do want to say, I want to interject and say, I've started doing research on some aspects of Halloween. People wondering, where did this start? Where did this come from? In certain aspects of the of Halloween, why is it like it is today? Well, I've pinpointed some information on Halloween, and I'm going to be trying to do a special in conjunction with doing these streams for that. So if anybody's curious, I'll be doing a separate live stream at some point to do that.
Okay. So you guys heard it. So like I said, I want to thank you if you're just getting in. I apologize, but I do need to take a break. You can hear it in my voice. I'm starting to crack up a little bit. Didn't get that much sleep. So I'm going to take a little break. And then we're going to get back into it. Like I said, get the word out. Let some of your streamers know that, hey, Ghost Dog family and friends are out here trying to help a very, very deserving family get the hell out of there. Ask them if they could stop by. That would greatly appreciate that. You know, the more people we get, the better. I mean, we're talking reaching hundreds, maybe thousands of people at once, and somebody out there amongst that will be able to help out and create a miracle that this family so deservingly deserves. And they really need one. They really, really, really need to get this done. They need to get the hell out of there. I'm scared to death for this family. I'm scared to death for the boys. You know, you got the biggest boy in there, Mr. Manny. Biggest giant you'll ever meet in your life with the kindest heart. But he's got the mentality of a 3-year-old. And he doesn't really talk that much unless he likes you. And he's a wanderer. And I'm afraid one of these days he's going to wander right out the door and nobody's going to notice it. Even Tony, he's a wanderer. He's like a caged animal right now because he's normally just out walking and talking and screaming at the top of his lung and stuff like that. And he can't do that. Well, you know, caged animals, they will eventually figure out how to get out of the house, get out of their cages. And God knows what's going to happen. You know, you got AK-47s being pulled on Eddie, for goodness sake, just for standing where he was. You know, we got to get these kids to safety. If anything, we got to get these kids to safety. There are kids in danger here. And autistic, mentally challenged kids, special needs kids, we got to help them. I mean, if you got a heart, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I know there's hundreds of people out there that would understand. They just don't know we're doing this. So how do we make them know? We get the word out. We let our bigger streamers know, hey, this is going on. What can you do? You know? Because I'm not that big of a guy. I really not. I only got, 2,000 at the most on any one of my streams. And so my word can't get out. Fallen's not that big yet either. And we don't want to, we love these people. We love you coming in and supporting us. We love the fact that you're there to show us support, but we got to get more people in here. Does that make sense? We got to get more people in here. So, I'm burping my ass off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, thank you for coming by. Come back again later today. Watch for my tweets. Watch for Fallen's tweets. Watch for John's tweets. We are going to come back. We're going to get in here. We're going to try to line up some people and see what we can do here. We got to get this done, folks. This isn't something that needs to be done in the next couple days. They got time. No, they ran out of time a month ago. Okay, this is what it comes down to. They ran out of time a month ago. John's getting over here stressed out. I see him. You know, he puts on a great smile and everything else and jokes around and shows stuff, but I could read his body. He wants out of there just as bad, you know. So, all right, guys. With that, I am going to wrap it up, but I'm going to let everybody else, let Fallen wrap her side up first, and then I'll wrap my side up.
And like we were saying before, sharing out and getting the word out is just as important as donations and whatever. And I do appreciate all the support and all the sharing out. Let people know that about Eddie and Jen. Let people know about the GoFundMe and share the link to the GoFundMe. If I had Eddie and Jen's PayPal, I have somehow lost it now. Share that out as well. Because it, you know, some people are not comfortable doing the GoFundMe, but they're okay with PayPal. Give, you know, just word of mouth. Do what you can to share it out. Share the knowledge out and share out what you can do to help. Share out their videos. They have 2 videos on their YouTube channel that depict what is happening over there at their apartment complex right now. It's not just the, you know, what we're saying. It's been on the news, and there's news clips in these videos of what is going on. And it's very, very important. And I love that family to death. And I know a lot of you guys love the family to death. You guys love John as well. Please, please just share it out. Let people know what is going on. That's all I ask. And with that, I'm going to wrap up my side because I do have to work later on tonight. Much love to each and every person on Ghost Dog's side and my side. And I'll say, always remember, guys, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly.
John, you got anything you want to add?
Nope, just love you guys, and thank you guys for all of your help and your continued support, and I'll see you guys later.
All right, and on my side, I'm going to just wrap it up here. I want you all to stay safe, stay blessed. Definitely keep it between the lines. This old man's going to get out of here for now, but like I said, I will be back later today. So keep your eyes open, keep your notifications open when you'll see when I'm ready to go. Until then, y'all take care.